Hey, Tyler. Weekly metal reviews here with not really a metal review. Maybe it's metal. Whatever you want. A rock album, rock band. Here with a review of Alter Bridge's new album, Fortress. This came out October 8th. And this is their fourth album. This is follow up to AB3, which came out 2010, I think. And Alter Bridge kind of formed out of the ashes of Creed. It has the likes of Myles Kennedy on vocals from. As many of you might also know him in Slash's solo effort. And it also has Mark Tremonti, the guitarist of Creed. And I absolutely love Alter Bridge. When it comes to rock, like more the commercial side of rock or whatever, radio stuff, they're one of my favorite bands. I seriously think that they put out good records, not just these hit songs. They put out great records. Blackbird is a phenomenal album from start to finish. It is so good. Same with AB3. Their debut wasn't bad, but compared to their past two, it's just damn. So I was pretty stoked for this new album, Fortress, and I've gave it plenty of listens. I have to say, is a fairly good album. If you're an Alter Bridge fan, you won't be disappointed. I feel like with this album though, they played it a little safe, yet they're very consistent. This is a very consistent album. Um, it doesn't really stray from the norm that Alter Bridge it really is known for. It doesn't really stray from their sound, although they do a couple of really cool things. I really like the acoustic intro that Mark Tremonti does. Mark Tremonti, if you want me to be completely 100% honest with you, is one of my favorite guitar players. If I had to make a top 10, I'd throw him up there. I don't care if he's been in Creed. His guitar work in Creed is decent, but in Alter Bridge is so much better. To me, he's miles ahead of Slash. I don't care what anyone says. Personal opinion, of course. But I just think overall he's just such a better guitar player. I mean, that intro on the acoustic guitar, just the way that sounds and the way it flows, and it's just amazing. It's very classical, and I love it. His solos are always top notch. It is great. And one thing I love about Alter Bridge is they might be a rock band, but they use fucking riffs. They use some really meaty riffs, such as the one and the single that they released, "Addicted to Pain." Pieces Broken has a really good riff. Fortress has an amazing riff. Just so many great riffs found throughout this entire band's career, but especially on this album. The soloing from Mark Tremonti is top notch on this record. It's just as good as it's always been. Same with the vocals from Myles Kennedy. I love Myles Kennedy's voice. He has such a diverse voice, and he has such a great range. And to me, his voice is very unique. And I just love his vocal passages. I love one thing I do love about this band is the softer side of them. Such as the song "All Ends Well." Holy shit, that is such a good song. Not Mark Tremonti. Myles Kennedy is just belting that chorus. It is so great. That's one of the best songs on here. One thing I think about this album though is that it starts off good, but it gets better as it goes on. I mean, it really does. I feel like from the track "Pieces Broken," which is kind of in the middle, to the end, it is just great song after great song. Not that the ones before that are bad, it's just the ones, that I just described are just amazing. Calm the Fire has an amazing chorus, so fucking good. Fortress, the title track, an almost 8-minute epic. I mean, holy shit. I just love those epic songs that Alter Bridge writes, such as the opening track on AB3, "Slip to the Void." Love that song, so good. And the title track off of Blackbird, it's just epic. It's amazing. It really packs a lot of punch, and that's why I like about Alter Bridge. They're not afraid to write good songs. They don't try to just, fit in a certain genre and go along with certain bands that just try to sell records and play tours and stuff. This band writes good music, and that's what I sincerely love about them. The song "Cry Me a River" is fantastic. There's just so many good songs on here, and so many really, really, really good riffs and solos. I had something I was gonna say. Motherfucker. I don't know, but I just feel that overall, I mean, this is a fairly consistent album. Like I said, it doesn't really take too many risks. They kind of play it safe, which in the end, it could. You can look at it that's a good thing, that's a bad thing, you know. But I think overall it is a very good album. One thing that I did enjoy is the song, I think "Bleed It Dry." There's this like acoustic break, which I thought was very cool. And getting back to Fortress, one thing I like about I like this album. One thing I like about that song is it very much goes through many different kind of styles. I mean, it has this very grand and epic and very catchy chorus. It has some pretty nice verses and stuff. But then later on, it gets heavy as fuck, and it gets groovy, and I really, really like that. I mean, that's one of the stronger songs on here. If I had to pick a number one song, it would probably be the song "Waters Rising." And the reason why is because Mark Tremonti sings on this song, and I absolutely love his vocals. There's a track on AB3, I forget, something with words and dark in the title, but where he sings the verses, and that's one of my favorite Alter Bridge songs of all time. I love Mark Tremonti's solo album as well. I think he's just a great vocalist, and I really kind of wish, I mean, that he would sing a little bit more on here. I know Myles Kennedy is kind of the voice of Alter Bridge, but I was hoping with this album that he would sing a little bit more. And he sings a lot on this song, but this is about the only song that he really does. And I just love when he sings, because I feel that him and Myles Kennedy work amazing together when he sings. Not that they don't when the roles are reversed. It's just that I love that song. That chorus is absolutely amazing in that song. So, I mean, overall, this is a very good album. I encourage you all to pick it up. I'm going to pick it up here soon when I get some dough. Because gas fucking sucks. I hate buying gas, man. I'm going to give this album an 8.5 out of 10. It's a good album. Check out Fortress by Alter Bridge. Let me know what you're thinking of it. And I'll see you around. Thanks for subscribing as always and watching. Bye.